most painful ride of my life, and I share this with young people because I don't want you to get to this place where I'm at. I do not want you to get to Aunty Nat's place, Aunty Nat's age, and you are going to be in a position where you have to rebuild your life. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalia, and I decided to finally make my very first proper video and introduce myself to YouTube, explain the purpose of this channel. Now, I'm going to be really honest. I was not planning this. I've just come home from school drop-off and I'm really tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I have not posted very much or have not put myself on the platform in this way because I've just been really focused on trying to make everything perfect. And from the time I've started this channel to now, I've learned that nothing's ever going to be perfect, and I'm gonna just make some crap videos probably to begin with, and that's okay. Over time I'll get better, but there is a purpose to this channel, and that's to get a message out, especially to the young people. I'm talking like 12 to 24. For a period of time, there is going to be content on here dedicated to that group of young people, because I have come through quite a bit in my life, and I want to share what I've been through in the hopes that it will equip those young people with wisdom to make better choices and decisions for their life, so they don't turn out like Aunty Nat. The quality of my videos probably won't be that great, and also I'm really sorry about my presentation. I've only got a 10XR, an iPhone 10XR. I don't have any other equipment right now. Oh, I've got my little microphone. I've had that for quite a while. The quality of my videos are going to be as they are until I get better equipment. If you enjoy my content, feel free to contribute towards better equipment. I have linked my PayPal in my bio if you would like to help this channel grow and help get the message out. If you are appreciating the message that I'm sharing on a regular basis over a long period of time, then my PayPal is in my account, and thank you in advance if you feel like contributing towards the growth of this channel. My name is Natalia, and I am 35 years old. I am of Chilean background. My parents were born and raised over there, and I was actually born here in Australia, Sydney, Auburn Hospital to be exact. I have recently as in like last Friday, today is Thursday, I found out last week on Friday, early in the morning, that I had actually been divorced for 9 months. And it's the best feeling ever. Now, I'm not here to condone divorce, truly. Like, I don't promote divorce, but it does happen. And that is a big part of my story, because I want to take away the shame of these things happening in people's lives. I know for a fact in my community, my Latin American community, divorce is shamed and looked down on. And I never got married with a desire to get divorced, or even in the marriage ending in divorce. I never thought that would ever happen, but it did happen after being together for 10, almost 11 years. We share one child together. It has been the most painful ride of my life, and I share this with young people because I don't want you to get to this place where I'm at. I do not want you to get to Aunty Nat's place, Aunty Nat's age, and you are going to be in a position where you have to rebuild your life from scratch. I want to say from scratch, I mean from identity to finances to friendship circles to so many things. My hope is that you will learn from my mistakes, as well as many others that I'm sure I will have the opportunity to collaborate with over time, to share their stories, and you will gain wisdom. You will gain wisdom to make better choices, better decisions. And if you happen to not gain wisdom and you still go ahead and make not great choices for yourself, there is hope. I just want you to know that there is hope. Even when we make mistakes, there's hope to start again. There's hope to rebuild your life. Now, some of the things I will talk about on this channel is family domestic violence. I really hope YouTube doesn't block me or stop my videos, because I feel it's really important to bring awareness to family domestic violence, because it's a real thing, and I grew up in it. I did not know I grew up in it, and family domestic violence can sometimes be really subtle. So I want to bring awareness and education through this free platform, because I wish I had this information. I wish I had had access to this information when I was younger, so I could make better choices and decisions. Now, because I grew up in family domestic violence, I continued the cycle unknowingly, and it wasn't until my marriage ended and in the journey to try and rebuild my life, I took some info sessions or some workshops, sort of life skill workshops, that educated me and made me realize that, one, I grew up in domestic violence, two, I was in a DV marriage, and three, I actually was also a perpetrator. I can't just blame it on my ex-husband. I have to take accountability for myself too. I had no idea I'd been divorced for 9 months. And I had no idea because we didn't get any paperwork in the mail. Here in New South Wales, when you lodge a joint application for a divorce, and custody is pretty clear if there's a child involved and you're not fighting for assets or money or anything like that, it's pretty straightforward. And that's what we wanted. We didn't want anything messy. We had come to the conclusion that this was the best solution for our circumstances and the best for our son's future as well. And so we lodged a joint application. We submitted the application. I got an email from the Commonwealth Courts to say there was an outstanding document. Now, the email made no sense at all. But I made a phone call to the customer service of Comms Court, and I asked them to help me understand this email. They agreed it was not worded very well, and then tried to tell me what the document was that I needed, and it still didn't make sense. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I will follow your instructions. Thank you for your help. I hung up. I took the whole situation and I put it in the too hard basket, and I was like, I will deal with this at a later time. I cannot get my head around what is being asked of us for this application to be lodged. Fast forward, we are now in August 2024. That was September 2023. We are August 2024. And Friday last week, I was having a chat with my ex-husband. We're talking about our son's passport. I said I need to renew it. And actually, while we're on the topic of passport, I need to do mine, and I need to work out what is left over to complete our divorce application. He said, cool, let me know what it is and we'll do it, get it done. I said, sweet. So I logged into my Comms Court portal, and unbeknown to me, the matter had already been heard in court in October last year. We did not have to go to court because it was pretty straightforward. Again, joint application, custody was set, our son is safe. There's like a safe parenting plan in place. The court was not concerned for his safety or his well-being, because we had provided evidence that we have a good co-parenting plan in place. We had provided all the documents we needed to provide for the application. So in the end, there was no outstanding document. I don't know what those people were talking about, and I almost want to say they need to be fired, but maybe they just made a mistake. So anyway, the matter had been heard and our divorce was processed, and it was effective from November last year, 19th of November 2023. Now, when I read the document, it says the word terminate. This marriage has been terminated. You know, when I read through the document, oh my gosh, I cried, bittersweet tears. I cried because I was sad that it got to this place. I was so sad that this relationship that I went into with no intention to divorce, with no intention to end, had actually come to this place. I couldn't believe that I was a divorced woman. Couldn't believe I was a Latina that loves the Lord. I really love the Lord, and ends up in divorce. We'll talk about that at a later time. And I couldn't believe I was a single mum. I couldn't believe that the work I had put in for years to try and stop us from getting to this place was not reciprocated and didn't produce the results I had hoped it would, which was a restoration of the marriage, of the union between myself and my ex-husband. So they were my first set of tears. I could not believe it finally got to this place that I could see us getting to 2 years before the relationship ended. My second lot of tears was just of the deepest amount of gratitude for the grace of God. You know, a divorce, failed marriage, solo parenting, all these kinds of things in the Latin American community is really not a good thing. It's the response is, oh no, but how can your child grow up without that parent, and you need to stay together for the sake of the kids, and blah 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 blah. But the fact is that if the mum and the dad are not healthy together, it's going to be worse for the kid. What's better, according to the word of God, is to live in peace. When you are in an unhealthy relationship that also has domestic violence, that is not living in peace. That is the opposite of living in peace. I had actually reached the point of not being able to stay in the relationship any longer, not being able to stay in the marriage any longer because it was abusive. My son and I were severely neglected, and my son's father did not want to put in any work to improve himself and improve the quality of our marriage as well as our family life. Now, we separated in November 2018. Fast forward to 2024 now, we're in August 2024. I can confidently say that we have reached a wonderful place of peace. We co-parent really, really well, and I'm excited to share that journey with you guys in due time. And I'm going to see if he would like to be a part of sharing how we co-parent from his perspective, how we reach this place of peace, and hope that it provides insight to what can happen when you do not enter into a relationship with the right intentions. A true love is safe. When two people come together, there is purpose, there is vision, it is safe, and so the woman will be happy to submit to the husband's authority, and the husband would have demonstrated that to the woman that she's safe and he's going to take care of her to the best of his abilities with God guiding him. The point of this video is to introduce myself finally. I'm not being afraid of what I look like, because honestly I look like a big puffer fish. I can't wait to share more about what God has placed in my heart to share with you guys. And even if you're outside the bracket of ages 12 to 24, welcome. This is for you as well. If it resonates with you, if it's relatable to you, if you are encouraged, and if it helps provoke thoughts of self-reflection, then I'm so excited for you. The only way is up when you're down, when you have reached rock bottom. The only way is up, and I can't wait to share more of my story with you guys. I'm going to do my best to commit to one video a week. Bear with me, because I'm new to this whole platform and because I'm new to presenting on camera. There's definitely going to be a trial and error time until, we just get better. And even when we're better, I'm going to make mistakes. Let's go. We're starting. Anyway, have a wonderful day. God bless you guys. I hope you've gained something from this video. Bye guys. See you soon.